Hi, I'm Pastor Tripp of Holiness is the Way Ministries. I'd like to talk to all of you who are thinking about marriage. All of you who say you want a lasting relationship. All of you who are trying to choose a spouse to be with. Let me ask you something. Why is it that you seek the living amongst the dead? Maybe you can't get that. Why is it that you seek righteousness from people who are unrighteous? Maybe that's too much. Why is it that you seek unconditional love from people who love based on a condition? Why is that? Why is it that you seek a godly love from people who don't know God? Why is it that you seek love from someone that if the way you look changed over time, now they don't love you anymore? Or you got sick and had a condition, and maybe you lost your hair and had to wear a wig. Maybe you had a condition and you started to losing weight and got real skinny. Or maybe you had a condition and now it put weight on you, but they don't love you no more. Why is it that we seek people who love us based on a condition? And you want a person to love you unconditionally. Why? Why do we even have this friction? Why down the road when you change, do they not love you anymore? That's because they didn't know God in the first place. Let's take a look. In 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14, God says, "Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers." For what do you have in common with an unbeliever? What does the righteous have in common with an unbeliever? Nothing. But you know what happens? The righteous person goes over into their flesh on the side and joins a covenant with the unrighteous person. And once you're over in your flesh and you're fornicating or whatever, now it seems that y'all have everything in common. But see, once you sow a covenant with that, then you go get married. Now you want him to be righteous. You want him to be faithful. You want her to be righteous. You want her to be faithful. You want her to dress a certain way. And you know what she's telling you? Well, I was dressing like this when you met me. I was going out with my girls when you met me. Ain't nothing wrong with me dancing or drinking or getting turned. I was doing those things when you met me. And he's telling you the same things. Why is it that you seek righteousness from the unrighteous? Why is it that you go and try to have a godly covenant with somebody that don't know God? I'm just asking you. You see, these are where all these problems are coming from. And when you love people based on the condition, and that condition changes, now they don't love you no more. Let me help you young people with something, and some of you old. However you look at 21, you're not going to look the same at 31. I don't care what you do. However you look at 31, you're not going to look the same at 41. However you look at 41, you're not going to look the same at 51. And at 51, you sure are not going to resemble anything of when you were 21. You might want to take that into consideration if you're going to marry somebody based on a condition. You see, seasons change, and the body is dying daily. In case you don't know, while you're running around, getting turned, and not paying attention to how life changes. But the question is just simply this: why is it that you seek righteousness from unrighteous people. If people don't know God, they can't do the love of God towards you. If people don't know God's faithfulness and his loyalty and his love and the commands that we have to love your wife like Jesus loved the church, if they don't know these things and they don't know that love, they're not capable of giving it. Why do you want a covenant with such a person? Why are you even wasting your time dating such a person who tells you, I don't want to have anything to do with God, or I don't get into that religious stuff, or I don't do them Bible studies and all that super religious stuff. I don't follow this and that, whether it be male or female. Why would you get in covenant with someone that's telling you right there that they're going to love you on a condition? Someone telling you that I don't know God. I don't want to know God. God is not the head of my life. Yet you still want to date these people. You still want to have covenant with these people. Why? Why would you set yourself up for failure? Why don't you just divorce the whole thing right now before it even gets started? You see, that's the major problem. And I'll end it right there. The major problem is, why would you seek righteousness from the unrighteous? Why are you looking and seeking love? Seeking the living amongst the dead. God bless you till next time. Hope you got something out of it. You answer the question to yourself.